Today I'm gonna talk about the fact that I took 3 trades, which I never do, and then I'm gonna basically spend like 10 minutes on CISDs, 10 minutes on rejection blocks, and then I'm gonna go through and edit the videos, and then I'm gonna leave this video as whole, and then I'm gonna make a CISD video and a rejection block video out of like the edited versions. I'm not gonna show you why I took the 3 trades I took. One, just top to bottom, but not in necessarily order. Top to bottom, we have this move lower off of the Monday open, it looks like, which I also did not trade. And we made this rejection right here. And then we came through, we made another rejection. And again, all a rejection is fair value gaps, liquidity, CISDs, and anything where there's a market moving event or a market turning event, and then you wick into that event, right? This is a change in basically a change in state causing fair value gaps, and we wick into it 2 times. In theory, at what time is this? 6 o'clock Monday morning. You wouldn't enter that trade, but in theory, this is an entry by itself, right? Because this is a rejection block right here. You would have entered right here at, what is this? 979. It wicks up to 990. So 11 points in drawdown. And that in theory is an entry because it's a rejection block. Most people are not going to be entering that because it's 6 o'clock on the dot. 6 o'clock on the dot, market open. Wow. And so you're not going to enter that realistically. But at the same time, it's a market moving, market opening event inside the fair value gap. So you can just draw another rejection block on that wick. Last night we had this price action. I sent the 776 level, which unfortunately did not work, right? This is the exact same thought process as the other 3 trades I took. This one unfortunately did not work. 776, it had an initial reaction, kind of looks like, but ended up just trading through it and then trading higher. Okay, and then we come up after that, creating these fair value gaps right here and essentially breaking the London high. And then we came down and we swept out like the London high. We kind of tried to take out these fair value gaps all in one move, creating a bullish rejection block right here at this 15-minute, 5-minute fair value gaps. Also a 1-hour fair value gap right there as well. So you have 15, 5, 1-hour fair value gaps all on the same, all on the same level. And this big wick rejected all of them. And then obviously, so you can see it on the hourly, right? So you would start by drawing this rejection block on the hourly chart right here, the rejection of the hourly fair value gap, because again, higher time frame also always gives you the best sort of analysis, the best bias. And then here's our rejection block on the 15-minute, so you can shrink it basically down to there. And this is where it becomes the cleanest and the smallest. Right there, that's your 5-minute rejection block. And then this is obviously, we come up this morning, we reject this 5-minute fair value gap. So here's the thing, right? This looks like it'd be a rejection block, right? Look at this wick. Okay, that's something we wouldn't trade that. That's not a rejection block because look, what's it rejecting? It's like a 2.5 standard deviation play. I don't really trade standard deviation, so I wouldn't use that, right? But okay, so then we come down, and that's when we create this rejection block, and then we go up, and as you can see, we blow right through what, if you draw a rejection block right here, we blow right through it, but we make a rejection block right here at this 5-minute fair value gap. I took this one with only 5 micros, so half size, because I entered at like 9 o'clock or 8:55, whatever. I entered pre-market and not knowing if I was going to get my trade off before market opened. So we get filled right here. And then look at this weird price action that happened. It was actually kind of scary to be in this trade, I'm not going to lie. This is not market. Yeah, it comes back to break even. And then look, that's the opening candle. And then ready. This spiked up and almost took out my stop. I think it was like 11 points in drawdown almost. And then out of nowhere, flushed, hit my TP, which was just 40 points. I wasn't being too aggressive. And then by then, market was open. I had my rejection block down here. Normal 10, 15, or 15 and 40. And then you can see literally on the first 5-minute candle, I got filled. And then we come up to the overarching rejection block at the higher level. Same thing, 15 and 40. Second candle, I got filled on my take profit. So those are the 3 trades I took today. I really didn't make that much money overall. The reason I was actually so aggressive, I guess is the word to use, is I really didn't have that many accounts to trade. I think I had 6 accounts overall, 1 eval, 5 funded. So for me, it was a pretty low risk day from a total number of trades or whatever, or total number of dollars. Like I made less, even though I took 3 trades and all 3 won, I made less than I would win on like a 1 trade winning day, like an overall amount.